What's going on, guys? My name's Lincoln, otherwise known as Eric on the internet, and welcome back to my survival world. We are here today to give a few updates. It's been a week since the last video, and I just wanted to show you guys a few of the things that I've managed to build in the last few days. So, first and foremost, what do I do first? Let's just get the big one out of the way. I have gone ahead and built this thing right here. This is a bamboo farm, and it's one that I built based off a design from Museum of Void, and I just wanted a lot of bamboo. Will I use it? Possibly. Well, who knows? So yeah, this was. Oh no. Okay. Phew. This took me a while. I spent like 2 days designing this in creative mode, and then putting it into Lightmatica, and then gathering all the resources for it, and then building it here. And it was actually kind of fun, you know? I do quite enjoy getting these big structures into my world. I did record myself designing and getting materials for this, not building it. Issue is I'm not that great at editing. So I've decided for now I'm just going to show the finished product. And if I have the time and capabilities, I will. And if y'all are interested, I'm down to post a montage video of me designing this and getting materials ready for it. It's maybe like a little behind the scenes video, you know. So yeah, the farm itself is doing quite well. This all collected as I was building it, and we're gonna need to we're gonna need to expand the storage space. I also want to hook it up to some crafters to make it auto-craft into wood. Part of the reason I built this is because I have a really stupid idea. I want to build a super smelter that runs off of smithing tables, using those as the fuel. And to do that, I need a smithing table farm, which means a wood farm that we get from the bamboo, and an iron farm. And then feed those two together into crafters to craft lots of smithing tables. And then feed those to the super smelter. It's really stupid, and I mostly am concerned about the fact that I need an iron farm could be useful for a lot more than just smithing tables. But I mean, you know, it's a really funny idea that I had a while back. So you know, if y'all would like to see that, then absolutely let me know. Actually, that would be a pretty fun video idea. Anyways, but yeah, for now, I don't know if I'll go that way. The hardest part would be hooking up the farms together, because I have to consider where they are in relation to each other, make sure that chunk loading isn't going to be an issue. But yeah, who knows? I'll let you guys chew on that and tell me what you think. I can do a little tour around the rest of the building. Right here, there's 3 levels to the bamboo farm, and I put these little like entrances. Oh, come on, rain. Why has it gotta rain? Anyway, yeah, I put these little entrances right here to kind of just give a little inner look at the bamboo farm. And you know, it's got lots of hoppers, so I guess storage space isn't going to be a huge thunderstorm. Storage space isn't going to be a huge issue because we've got hoppers here, so if it backs up, it'll be in the hoppers. It's not like a hopper minecart where it'll just get stuck in there and despawn on the ground. But yeah, all these hoppers, it took forever to mine all the iron for this. I really should get an iron farm. I just don't want to. Yeah. So we've got another tunnel here. And then around the back is this place, which has a couple doors here. I might update it later, but who knows. Yeah, so we've got this. This is just fun to put together. I like designing these builds. You know. Yeah, these windows don't really look at much. It's just the tough walls, but it looked like it needed windows. So yeah, I also need to adjust those window positions. This isn't really completely finished. One thing I was pleasantly surprised at was how cool this visual looks because I just use blue glass because I've used that in a couple other builds here in this world. But I didn't realize when you put it there with the bamboo growing, it looks really nice. The colors, like it looks like a little like ocean type screensaver maybe that's just got like kelp growing, even though it's not kelp. You know, maybe if I build a kelp farm, I should follow the same design. Maybe, yeah. And it's cool. It's just really added to the skyline of my base, which is good. You know, it's like if I go out here, yeah, it just adds that much more. So that's update number 1. As for update number 2, let me put my helmet back on. You'll see I built this road over here, and that's because I saw this one video about connecting your Minecraft worlds with roads and sea routes and whatnot. It's not thunderstorming anymore. Yeah, and that just inspired me to build roads. There's not a lot of villages or like things near my base that really connect things, but there was one spot that I wanted to build a second town, so I decided to build a road to there, and that's what this road is here. So we walk down it. We can worry about these guys later. Leave me alone! I could go click a bed or something, but I don't want to. You guys, why is it gotta be like this? Okay, fine, I'm going. Yeah. This road is pretty nice. We'll get to that in a second. Yeah, I just really like building roads like this. They're just really precise, and I can turn off my brain to an extent. I still have to keep my brain on to like place all these blocks, you know, in a variety pattern. I did most of this last night, and it was, yeah. Yeah, but no, just like I just like carved out this road, and it just looks really nice. I wasn't expecting it to look. I was expecting it to kind of stick out, and it kind of does, but like not in a really bad way, you know. So yeah, right here, you can see you got the road going down and around. Give me one sec. Yeah, right here is another portal. When the copper update dropped, I wanted to build this as like an industrial city. But I couldn't really quite figure out where to start. So I didn't really build anything from there. But I set up shop, you know, got a map. This is a map, by the way. This is Spawn Town, which is where my base is. And you can see the road there. There's the bamboo farm and everything. And then this is where we are now. I haven't named this place just yet. But yeah, if we ever want to do a second, like, town, this is the spot. We'll go back through the nether. I can show you guys a bit of my nether. As you can see, I don't have a really robust nether hub or anything. But right down here is my spawn town portal. But when did I look at you? Hello? What? Oh, heck no. Yeah, you can see some signs for, like, some places here and there. I'm not going to show it in this video. But yeah, I basically just copied this off of the overworld design. And this links up to the portal in Spawn Town. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Let me see if I can sleep. I can. Sick. That's good. I want to be out of the rain. Okay. I've updated this building a little bit with the interior. I added the crimson stairs on that side that I forgot about. Added some more posts. And I added a little floor up here. Um, it kind of was looking. Oh, it kind of was looking crowded, which is why I stopped for a bit. But honestly, though, I kind of like this. I think it's kind of a little cozy nook. You can see the bamboo farm, and if I had Voxy mod on, you could see the little all the sea and the horizon. Um, and we're slowly working up to building something up there. That would be a really cozy like reading nook. Um, yeah. As for downstairs, I've also updated the storage room a bit. I had a lot of excess stuff, so I decided to combine a few chests together, rehash some things. There's still a lot of junk over here. Um, but over here, the biggest change is I made like 3 or 4 chests dedicated to rocks and dirt. These used to be a lot more full, which is why I have so many chests for it. Um, I've been using dirt for other projects, but yeah, this has kind of been there. As for down here, I've made some progress on that room over there. I don't think I want to show it to you guys just yet. Yeah, we're gonna look at it in a different video. Because it's not quite finished. What the heck? It's kind of finished. Yeah, no, I was holding off on the chance that there might be lore, but honestly, I'm just gonna show you guys. This is my map room slash secret lab room. This all of this has been put up in the last week or so. Like the room has been here, but I've dug it out. I put this like all these walls around it. The pit's been here, but yeah, I just added all this stuff, and it's just kind of underneath my base and underneath everything. And it's just this little secret facility. I've got this pit here that I'm digging out. This turned into an impromptu logo. Yeah, and then I've got my map, right? This is Spawn Town, and you can see you've got all this sprawling world. The nearest village on this continent of Spawn Town is like right here, and it's uninhabited. I may have lost a raid there. Yeah, there's just not much here. All the villages are on this northern side continent that I have nether portals linking to. Yeah, I also have this secret door that leads to a little basement. This basement used to be my storage room, and it leads into my smelter building. And then I've got a tunnel there that leads out into the water. So yeah, this is some progress that I've made recently. So that's new. I think we just got one last thing to look at. Yeah, and that is my island. So I have been terraforming an island over here. I know I showed you guys this a bit, but I made some progress yesterday, and I just wanted to show you guys. Because this is coming together quite nicely. I'm not a master terraformer, but you know, it's like it's fun. I can kind of shape the terrain. I'd still try to work with the terrain that I have, but you know, it's kind of cool. Not much in the way of block textures. I have none of like rocks or anything, which I know sometimes can help it make it look better. But I just, you know, I think it looks good for my second terraforming project, right? That's the first one up there. This is my second one. I want to build like a castle here or some other building, and maybe like connect a bridge to that area. But yeah, it's been a nice exercise in terraforming, and it's just been really fun. So yeah. Anyways, that's about it. Also, I took down the chorus fruit over there. Only other update is I've started setting in actual sheep colors in the wool farm. It's just hard because you can't dye sheep that don't have their wool on. So I've had to turn off the farm, and they all have wool on now, except that one somehow. Yeah, it's just hard. But I will be updating that soon, and then we'll have all the wool colors. And then this pumpkin farm has been overflowing because of how much time I spent building the bamboo farm. So we're gonna work on some solutions to that in a bit. Anyways, though, that's all I wanted to show you guys for today. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. And if you'd like, do leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And, you know, It would be really nice and would show that you want to see more of this kind of content. Anyways, though, that is all for today. I will catch you guys on the flip side. See you later. Goodbye.